Hey guys, what's going on? CatSamBigCat here, back with another video. And today, we made a giant map wall. There it is. We'd already done a bit of work on it before we recorded. But the idea is to have a giant wall that tells us where everything is around our base, which is the center of the map, ideally. And so I just went around making maps from our giant sugarcane farm, and I went exploring around the world and recorded it, put it on a map, and most of it is in this video. So please remember to like and subscribe, and enjoy the video. So at this point, I was trying to map the village that is a few hundred blocks away from our base, only 300, maybe 400, and so the idea was that the map extending to the right of our base would go as far as the village, the map going down would go as far as the abandoned village, and then the map going up and the map going left. We haven't really figured that bit out yet, where we're going to go to. We imagine we're just going to go to 8 left and 10 up. No. 8 up, 10 left. And we just... So this is the village. There's no one in it. They're all in a small building now. In fact, they're almost at max capacity. So that didn't fit on. So the map didn't actually fit on exactly from the rest of it. So we had to put something in the middle, and when we did, it fit perfectly. So everything's good. Beforehand, we didn't actually realise you could get to the village with on a horse, because we thought you had to cross the river. We completely forgot that jumping was a thing, so we just didn't take our horses there, even though we definitely could have. And that's that, I guess. We've also come a very long way. I mean, like, mining, we literally have to make shafts, and we have to make strips off of the strips in the mine. So it's getting really complex now if you're down somewhere to find your way back. Cat Flipper got lost in there for 3 days, I remember. I was just up at the surface doing stuff with the villagers or something, but he was trying to get everyone to mine. He got a bit of iron, not too much. Talking to Cat Flipper, while exploring with him, we found a cave, and it gave us like heaps of coal and iron, and so we're very good on that. I used lots of the coal. Sorry, no, not the coal. I used lots. We split the iron, and I used my iron, all of it, to make compasses necessary for the maps. I mean, eventually they weren't needed, but for territories we didn't really recognise, it's kind of it's kind of useful for, yeah, for just knowing where you are on the map, like whether you're at the very edge of that certain position. We went, well, you can see there, I just began to craft empty maps once I'd run out of compasses. At one point I did actually accidentally craft leather horse armor, so that's on sale for anyone who wants to buy it, I guess. There was also a saddle on sale, there's also iron horse armor on sale. I had 2 horses, one died, and, well, Cat Stevo's horse died, so, well, I used it and it died, so I had to give him another one. But that's no, I guess I mean it happened, so. The sugarcane farm I did go a bit over the top with, and if this video gets 20 likes by the end of April, then we will have killed the Ender Dragon by episode 10. And this is episode 5 for the record, and we've not done any preparation at all. I figured out it didn't fit there. I mean, I knew it wouldn't fit there, but like, I had to try it anyway because, well, you don't know, do you? And it could have been. It wasn't going to be, but it really could have been. So that covered that. I had to go and make another item frame for that. I really, accidentally hit the bed. That I really could have gone and just simply taken one of the item frames and just replaced it. I didn't, but I just decided to do that, and you can see that must definitely fit there. That swamp in the top right of the covered map has been known for spawning special types of skeletons where the arrows, they're not normal arrows, they slow you down, they poison you, there's a lot of different types of arrows. I almost died there exploring that, so I did my horse. So I'm looking for that piece now. I know exactly where I need to go to get it as well. So I'm going to go get it now. You saw a quick glimpse of the sugarcane farm. The thing is, if you took all the sugarcane farm from there, from where the farm is, you would have 300 sugarcane, which is a bit excessive, but it's how I had all this paper to make all these maps. So that's good. Our nether portal spawn is a bit messed up. Like, I'm gonna go into that. We're also trying to make a map wall of the nether somewhere, but we'll probably put that on the other side. But it is really controversial in the nether because we spawn on a tree, and if you go the wrong way, you fall to your death. So we did also make a netherrack farm, so I now have a stack of netherrack that I really don't know what to do with. I also put windows on my house, and I got rid of the redstone on the front of my house, because it didn't suit the glass very well. So yeah, we didn't actually do the nether map on the back at all. We still need to do that, but other than that, we got a lot of this map done. This is where we started to run out of paper a bit. Well, no, we ran out of paper after we made all the 3 maps, but because the sugarcane harvest wasn't ready. It just took me 3 days to get to the final product of the map, and I think I went to explore the abandoned village and put that down, unless I've already put that down, in which case, yeah. But it doesn't look like I have, so that seems to be what we're going to go for. Oh no, we have. So we're not going for that, but we are going for those 3 in between the village and the abandoned village, mapping those out. That was the idea for now. So we're thinking of moving our nether portal. So we need to get one of our maps, go into the nether. Hopefully this works, because when you're in the nether, you move 7 blocks further per block. So you move 7 blocks for every block in the nether that you do in the real world. So if I move 1 block in the nether, and there was a nether portal right next to it, if I move 2 blocks to go into another nether portal, then I would, well, I'd be 14 blocks away from the other nether. What we might start doing is having, like, you know, a basement kind of nether portal each. That'll be later on, though, when we have tons of obsidian, as well as making other things. So the minute, well, rules were very painful for me because my horse was, well, not the greatest jumper. Found another horse to do it eventually, and he was a much better jumper. It was a lot quicker. Maybe the same at jumping, but speed had a little bit to do with it. So it's very, it was easy to do. It just took a while to get to the point where we were. This was like, bearing in mind, this is like an hour chopped down into 20 minutes. No, 10, 12, 15 minutes. So you can see I was pretty happy about getting that piece because it's like a jigsaw puzzle. That's all I'm gonna say. It's kind of a jigsaw puzzle, but you have to go and you have to go and colour in the pieces. But there's a certain way to colour in the pieces. Very weird jigsaw ideas, but it's still like a jigsaw. So here I'm going into the mountains west of the abandoned village to map that bit out. Or east. I do that. I think I went west this time. So what we're aiming for is, instead of a 8x6, which is what it is at the minute, we're aiming for more like a 9x9 or a 10x10, which will be a lot better. The current target's 8x8, but it'll probably end up 10x10 at some point. So, and this is the plains. I just made a map of this. I swear that I got it right, and I did. I didn't know whether I had it right with that. I thought I'd overstretched a little. Turns out I hadn't. Turns out I was completely fine. I got it perfectly spot on. You see, the thing is, we'll never run out of flowers for dye, particularly sunflowers for yellow dye, because, well, there's a flowers plain right next to our base, like, not even that far away. Maybe 250 blocks most. So we can easily just go and get some flowers. There's also some caves. In one of the caves, I actually found 6 iron just lying at the surface. So we might start to explore them a little. No, I guess that's pretty much every update there is. Also, the sheep farm. So the 2 cobblestone buildings you just saw. One of them's a chicken farm and it's perfectly fine. And the other, you can see it fits really perfectly there. The other farm is a sheep farm. Got blown up by a creeper. Was made into a pig farm for meat, but it turned out we didn't need it. And then we got a sheep farm again because we were running out of wool. And so that's where I want to get the map to next. I didn't actually get that because by the time I was there it was night and my horse almost died to a creeper and a skeleton arrow. It was half a heart, and so I managed to get out. I found a way to rest in the village where my horse was also in. But that's that. So, please remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.